older, so you had this friendship with this woman?
Yes.
And you're married?
Happily married.
Well, up into this show. So, I mean, but can you understand her disgust or disappointment or hurt? I mean, you can see that.
Yeah, I cut the relationship right off, right then. It wasn't worth jeopardizing what we have.
Oh, well, you did the right thing.
But can I ask, did you resent it?
I think I did after the fact, but not, I mean, when I made the decision, it was a clear decision, and I still stick by it.
So what if you end up resenting it?
Well, I mean, really it comes down to this, because I'm just of the belief that a couple should form a two-handed circle, and that's the way it should stay. Outside relationships, you always got to ask yourself, what good do they bring to your marriage? And if you can't see the good that it brings to the marriage, and especially if it's damaging the spouse in any way, man, it's going to come out pretty crazy, don't you think?
That was my point, is that if you can bring a friend, I don't mind if he has a female friend, but she should be a part of our lives. It shouldn't be a separate thing. And in the words, anything with love in it is reserved for me.
Can I ask you a question? How do you become a part of our life?
Well, it should be a mutual friend. If there's a friend outside of our relationship, it's tricky.
All right, so this is interesting. This is one perspective where the relationship's already formed, so what are the rules? Now we move to the next couple, very different, only dating 3 weeks. We have Lindsay Darlene, Aaron Bow. You've been dating 3 weeks, 4 weeks, right? But Aaron's already saying no male friends for you, right?
No.
Yeah, I kind of am because...
No?
You know,
Not to me, just this is new. No.
Because, like, I'm a guy, I know how men think.
And how do men think?
I mean, we have one thing in our mind. When we're with a woman,
food?
One-on-one.
Yeah.
No,
It's not
it ain't
food.
food.
I'll say that.
It ain't food.
It's not food.
It can be considered edible. As in...
Oh, wow.
Steve, my man.
Well, I'm thinking of, love. Love is a mini splendored thing, is what I meant by that.
Yeah.
You like that, Clinton?
What do you think about this? Laying down the law when you've been dating 3 weeks?
Well, I mean, 3 weeks. I mean, I got what you're saying technically is correct, because that's how men are. That's how we really think. At 3 weeks, though, you need a little bit more of a commitment. You got to be in there really, bringing home some bacon yourself, helping make things happen in her life before you start laying down rules. But he is absolutely correct. I think it's almost virtually impossible for a man to be a woman's friend, because the only reason we're your friend usually is because you've made it perfectly clear that it will go no further than this. That's the only reason we're your friend. But then we just hang around on the outskirts, just tapping along, waiting on a little something to happen, like you need a moment to cry on his shoulder or something. Oh, we'll let you cry on the shoulder, but while we're patting your hair, we're thinking a lot of other things, and it has hardly nothing to do with... And how old are you, man?
I'm 29.
29, he has it figured out, and that's exactly how men are.
Lindsay, do you have a lot of male friends?
She does. I'll answer that
You're
for
gonna answer for me.
She has a lot of male friends. So.
I mean, she's pretty, so you're trying to mark your territory.
I'm just
right?
trying to protect her. It's like a protective thing. I'm trying to protect her from those other males.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're doing that, but you're really trying to mark your territory. Because in 3 weeks, and I'm looking at you and I'm looking at this girl. This is pretty much jackpot. I mean, so you're going, hey, I got to get everybody back. I mean, you do the math here.
All right, I want to bring in the Brewsters. They are newlyweds, second marriages for both, and it's Sharon Brewster and William Brewster. And you really got married. You almost called off the wedding?
I definitely did.
Because of what?
Well, I happened to be out in the kitchen when I heard Bill's phone go off, and so I picked it up and I saw it was a text message telling Bill about what she was going to do the next day, and she ended it with sweet dreams. And so, of course, I took the phone and I'm like, well, I don't know this woman, so I went out and confronted him, and I was very upset.
And
I don't know these women.
And what I would say to that, my first thing was that I tried to explain to her, someone I've known for a while. She's in a relationship. She lives far away. I've just been friends. But the big mistake that I made is she didn't know about her. So of course it was a big surprise to her.
Neither one of them I knew about.
And there was another one on the phone.
Wait. There's more than one?
There's more than one.
Oh, Bill, this is a tough show for you.
A couple that emails too.
Just to give you a little heads up, when we first met, I explained to her that I had a lot of female friends, but my mistake is I didn't elaborate any farther.
No. You thought that explanation to an adult woman was going to be enough?
Yeah, wrong.
I explained to her that I had female friends.
Wrong.
How old are you, man?
52.
Really? You know better, don't you?
I do now.
I mean, really, you got to be
But
kidding.
I disagree. I think you can be friends, and that's all you can be.
No way.
No, I find... Okay, let me ask you. This woman that you're texting, is this an ex?
I dated her a couple times, but it was never a relationship.
Okay, partner, come on,
Sweet
man.
dreams. Don't you think that's romantic?
Well, sweet dreams about what? Look, she's certainly not saying have sweet dreams about your wife, because she's laying there. You can pretty much tap her on the shoulder and make new dreams come true. So I think this ex could be wanting you to dream. And look, man, you know what a minister told me when I got married? He said the only thing that changes the day after you get married is the perception and the look of your left hand third finger. If you was feeling a woman before you got married, what does this change about that? And that's what all guys know, and that's what all women know, and it's gonna hard to sell that to your new wife, and you're kicking it with somebody that you used to talk to.
Right.
But there's temptation everywhere, isn't there?
Yeah, I think that's why they created hell.